Hey y'all, I'm feeling very creative this Leo season, so I just wanted to share with y'all what I've been up to. Like I said, I've been on this nail kick. I bought myself a gel manicure set with the UV LED lamp and all that stuff, and right now I'm just sharing some of my nail supply haul. As you can see, I got some solid cream gel polish by Model Ones. That's the color cube. I got two of them actually. And Leo is all about creativity. And I have Saturn in Leo and it's my chart ruler. So I do have a creative streak. Oftentimes I'm not expressing myself creatively like on an artistic level. Um, so I'll say it's very therapeutic for me to actually do this. And I have been kind of obsessed, and I did spend some money. I didn't spend too much money though, because everything I got, like these nail swatches right here, very inexpensive. So I got a pack of 150 and that ran me I think like $6. Those Model 1 color cubes, that was like $7 a piece. So I know things add up, but I don't hardly do much for myself. I don't really travel. I don't be, going out like that. The most money I spend after necessities is on food and, as of yet, the nail stuff. So I always like doing my nails. I mean, I have a ton of regular nail polish, but recently I've gotten on the gel kick. Like the nails that I have now, that's it's this reflective gel. It's not, the camera's not really doing the nails justice because they have this like really reflective look. And the manicure is getting a little old. It's over a week, but I will be doing a new set probably next week sometime. But yeah, I've been really getting into this, and I hope you guys are expressing yourself creatively this Leo season as well. Some of my nail polishes, as you can see, got a few from Vinalisa. That's my little mini lamp, but I got two other UV lamps as well. That mini lamp came with the Beatles nail tip thing. It's a set, it's a kit. So that's the Vinalisa gel polish. That's one of them. That's like deep pretty blue. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, as this video goes on, I'm going to be just sharing my thoughts about Leo in particular, since it is Leo season. I might even get into a bit of Mars and Taurus as well. I like that color right there, Vinalisa. That's like a mauve color. And in this video, I'm just going to be creating swatches. So that's I've found that I like Vinalisa as one of the gel brands. And I was talking about the expiration date because I'm doing a voiceover. I did try to record this, using the audio. I'm using a Nikon Coolpix camera, an early edition Nikon Coolpix. That's why the picture is not that clear, but that's the best I could do for now. Some of y'all might be like, but you spending all this money on nails, you might as well get a new camera. The camera thing, oh my God, let me know if anybody could recommend an affordable camera. The cameras I've been looking at have been expensive. The Canons and the Sonys. I'm talking about the handheld cameras because that's what I would really like to really do high quality videos. But other people are saying, just use your phone. But my cell phone is real old. So this week, I think I'm going to go. Oh, that's one of my natural gel polish. I mean, not gel. It's one of my regular nail polishes. And I really like this one. And I was wearing that before I got into the gel kick. That's the sad thing about the regular nail polish. They won't get much use from me now that I'm like addicted to this gel polish. Because the gel polishes last much longer and your nails continue to look shiny. But the good thing is I can still use regular nail polish and put the gel top coat on, and that way it'll last longer. But anyway, what was I saying? Here go another one. I like this brand right here, Rarjism or something, Rarjsm. They have a lot of nice glittery nail polishes. The polish I have on now is by Rarjism. And I'm opening up the green one. So I was excited to get the green one. I haven't used it yet. I've only used 2 of them. I got 4 by Rargism. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But anyway, like I was saying, Leo season is about creativity, but it can also cause you to spend money too freely. And I have been spending money freely, but again, I usually don't be buying up a lot of stuff. I don't be buying up clothes, and I don't be buying a lot of shoes like I used to. So I'm like, this is a good way to treat myself, and it's therapeutic, and it enables me to express myself. And what I've been doing is I've been naming these polishes. I have all the swatches named. Matter of fact, let me go grab my swatches so I could tell y'all some of the names. And I only did a few swatches in this video, as you'll see in a minute. That's Savinsky. I feel like they're a little bit on the cheapo end, but I like all of the colors except one. There was one color that I was not feeling at all, and basically it looks all muddy, and I decided to assign that one to Scorpio, and I called it Putrid. You'll see when I do the swatch, but yeah, I wasn't too happy with that. Now those are translucent gel polishes, and there's my Sharpie right there where I'm going to be writing on the nail swatches. But anyway, like I said, Leo is about where you trying to shine, you're trying to flex. So in that respect, you could be spending money a bit too freely. And that's one of the reasons why Taurus clashes with Leo, because Taurus is money and financial security, or I should say Taurus promotes financial security, and Leo can undo that financial security that Taurus promotes. One of the things I didn't like about this camera, it makes my hands look hella dry. Trust me, my hands are not ashy. I put lotion on before the camera started rolling, and again, it's just this old ass camera. Oh, and what I was going to say was with the Nikon that I have, I didn't like the way the audio came out. So I was like, oh, I can't upload it as is. Let me just do a voiceover. And I think this will be better anyway, because it will enable me to remain more focused. So as you can see, I'm just opening up these boxes, showing you some of these colors that I have, and I'll be doing swatches. I did try that solid color cream by Model Ones. I also have one, you'll see in a minute, by this other brand. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the solid color gels. I'm more about the bottles. So you can get these gel polishes in a number of mediums, I guess you would say. You could get it in the bottle where it's like nail polish, you put it on that way. Or you can get it in this solid, it looks like a makeup palette, like an eyeshadow palette, but it's gels. That's the one that I'm talking about with the Model Ones, the color cues. I'm not a big fan. So that's the color I have on right now, the bottle of gel polish that I have in my hand. So I'm showing you right there. And I like to be blinged out. So that's why you'll see with the rhinestones or the bling on my thumb, and I have it on a couple of other fingers. But yeah, so I was showing you the blue right there. And again, I'm new at this. I'm new at the point of view videos, so just bear with me. I do want to do a video where I'm showing you my tarot deck collection, so stay tuned for that. And I might even start doing tarot readings where you basically just see the cards in my hands and things like that. I'm not a big fan of the way my hands look, but fuck it. You can only do so much. And I have to get better video editing software, or I might just subscribe to this Monica so I can get that, what do you call that, watermark off of there, because I don't like the way that looks. But yeah, that's that Essie nail polish that I love, that chartreuse color. Oh my god, it looks so good. So that's the other brand, Savalin Solid Gel Nail Polish. I like that one much better than the Model Ones brand. I was not really feeling the way the Model Ones was it was real streaky, I said. And I was like, maybe I'm not applying it right. Because, like I said, I'm still new to all this. And it comes with like a paintbrush and stuff. And I was like, maybe I'm not applying it right because it was coming out real streaky. But on the swatches, you can't tell. But when you turn it over, it doesn't look absolutely smooth like it's supposed to look. All right, so I don't know what I'm reaching for right here. Okay, so right now I'm showing you the Blue Cross cuticle remover that I purchased because I subscribe to a number of YouTube channels that focus on nails. And I saw this one channel, I think she was Russian, and she was showing how to clean up your cuticles. And she was using that product and she was saying it was real good. And I was like, let me get some of that. And I think that was only like $3. So very inexpensive. I was smelling it. It doesn't have a strong scent at all. Barely has any scent at all. And I was like, that's pretty good. I was looking for the ingredient list. And because I have Mercury and Sagittarius, I don't read things in a linear way. So I'm just like trying to scan it and find it. And at one point I couldn't find it, but it's right there, as you can see. That just shows you that with me having Mercury and Sagittarius, my vision is just jacked up. So it says the choice of beautician since 18. Is that an 18? Since 1933, I think it says. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about some Leo celebrities. And shout out to all the Leos. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy birthday to y'all. All right. So I have a list here. I'm on Astro theme. And I'm just looking at Leo celebrities. The first person they have listed is Barack Obama. Now, Barack Obama, I wasn't a big fan of him when he was the president. But I will say he was the coolest president and the most good looking, in my opinion. And he definitely had that strut and that, that swagger and that ego that Leos have. And I would say he's quite the exhibitionist. Now, that's my Beatles gel nail polish. And that came in a set of 6. And I did swatches for all those. But I don't think I got those on video. Oh, those are my polygel toes. Don't mind me. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you also my polygel toes. But yeah, I like the Beatles nail polish a lot. Beatles goes on real nice and smooth, and it only takes 2 coats to get the true color. And I labeled all of them, and I assigned zodiac signs to each of these colors. So again, I got to grab my swatches and discuss the names of these colors that I picked and the zodiac sign that I assigned them to. I did all of them except for like maybe 4 of them in terms of assigning the signs. But I'll get into all that. All right, Madonna, Leo. And Madonna is very much a Leo, especially in terms of her being a consummate performer and also being a straight up exhibitionist, her going after young guys. That's very Leo. Jennifer Lopez. Jen and Ben Affleck is a Leo too. So Jennifer and Ben are Leos. And that's not very common for 2 Leos to be together because that's kind of hard to have 2 dominant personalities. But I'm pretty sure Ben is the less dominant one. And actually, let me compare their birth numbers. So Jennifer Lopez was born on July 24th. And let me see, Ben Affleck. Where you at, Ben? They just seem like they would be an annoying ass couple. So they're both 6s in terms of birth numbers. She's a 24, he's a 15. I would say she's in control because 24s, they could approach a relationship with arrogance. All right, so there's my nail swatches right there. So I'm just laying them out, preparing to start with the nail swatches. And it looks like I'm starting with, is that the green? That might be the green that I'm starting with because I couldn't wait to try that one to see what that looks like. And it's good to buy these nail swatches, like I said, very inexpensive. just so you can try it out and where you can see the true color before you put them on your nails. So Ben is a 15 in terms of his birth number, which can mean that he could be hella manipulative. So he might be, making it seem like, oh, Jen, you're my own one and only. But a lot of 15s are players. And then, Leo is a player, period. But I don't know. I can't really see him really cheating at this point in his life. But he does have a big time gambling problem. And Leo rules gambling. All right, so let's go back up. Who else do we have? So yeah, I'm about to start with the swatches. I don't know what I'm doing right now because I'm off camera. Kylie Jenner is a Leo. I don't know much about Kylie Jenner. I just know she's part of that Kardashian clan. Didn't she get with Tyga or something like that? Jennifer Lawrence. What did Jennifer Lawrence play in? All I know is she reminds me of Natalie Portman. I'm like, are they the same woman or what? She's a 15 too. Napoleon. Leo. Makes sense. With his arrogant ass. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing the green swatch right now. No, that's not the green one. That's the gunmetal one. And I called that Capricorn. Well, I assigned it to Capricorn and I called it the executive. How y'all like that? I think I called it the executive. Hold on, let me get these nail swatches so I can keep track. You hear them? It's a lot of them. Alright. So, the one I'm doing right now, again, it's like a gunmetal color. Where you at? Money in the middle. Where that at? In the middle. Go, Mo, where's she? Money in the middle. Alright. That's the one, Capricorn. But what did I name it? I didn't name it anything. But I did say I wanted to name it the executive. So let me get my Sharpie out and put the executive on here. Because, Capricorn. So the executive. All right. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like I'm doing, but is that the green one? I can't tell. Looks like I'm still working with the executive one. Okay, so Napoleon Leo makes a lot of sense. He was another 15. 15s tend to do very well in terms of money, in terms of artistic expression, and even like in terms of being able to command others. That was very much Napoleon. Demi Lovato, I don't know anything about this chick. Let me see. It says, Kraft quotes her mother, Diana de la Garza's book, Falling with Wings, A Mother's Story, is an American actress and singer-songwriter. She played Michi Torres in the Disney Channel original movie Camp Rock. And she plays Sunny Monroe in the Disney Channel original series Sunny with a Chance. Okay, yeah, I don't know nothing about her. Sandra Bullock. She's problematic. No, I'm not going to say she's problematic. She's just annoying as hell. And I have other thoughts about her, but I'll keep it to myself. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Leo. Born July 30th, 1947. And he's the epitome of a Leo. He's like Leo on steroids, which is what I posted on my Instagram tonight. And, that ego, but also him becoming the governor of California. You'll have quite a few Leos that assume leadership positions. And Leo tends to be very physically active too, so he has that down too. Mila Kunis, she's another one that gets on my goddamn nerves. She has that look that it's like you can't trust her. Y'all let me know if y'all feeling the same way. She got that devious look. And she did play in that movie. What movie was it? American Psycho Part 2, which sucked. I believe she was in that. But I was like, I can see why they chose her for that role, because she got that look. Was she also in Black Swan? Y'all let me know. She might have been in Black Swan playing a lesbian. Okay, there go the green. Now the green one I call Cash Rules, and I assigned it to Taurus naturally. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar. I think I ended up doing 3 coats with the green. A lot of these polishes, they don't have names. I guess because they're mass producing them and they don't got time like that. Or even the creativity. So I was like, I'll come up with my own name. Shit. And even the ones that got names, I'm going to rename them. And they're all getting assigned zodiac signs. Carl Jung was a Leo, psychiatrist and psychoanalyst. Halle Berry, of course, another problematic Leo. Makes sense, she's a 14. Them 14s, they could have challenges with moving beyond their situation, and how she stuck paying that child support to Gabriel Aubrey, or whatever his name is. That slick motherfucker. Makes a lot of sense. And she's a heavy Leo. She got sun and moon in Leo. She a Taurus rising. That's where that beauty's coming from. Bill Clinton, old Bill. What they call him, Slick Willie? Yeah, he's slick all right, because he totally slid when it came to that whole situation with Monica Lewinsky. And isn't Monica Lewinsky a Leo too? Now he's a 19, so that just compounds that Leo energy, and it makes sense because he is arrogant and he was a big time player. He probably still is, but his chauffeur back when he was a governor of Arkansas basically said that he would have him drop him off at his mistress's houses throughout the day, and then at night take him back home to Hillary. Mick Jagger is a Leo. Makes sense with his swagger. Mick Jagger and his swagger. He's July 26. You know, he got a mixed baby with Marsha Hunt that he didn't claim for many years. Charlize Theron. And you know, with Leo rules children. So, you know, there's going to be a strong children theme with some of these Leos. Like I just said with Mick Jagger, he had a biracial daughter that he didn't claim for years. Charlize Theron, isn't she the one that's transgendering her children, the 2 African babies, 2 little boys she has, turning them into girls? Shawn Mendes, I don't know who the hell that is. Robert De Niro, consummate actor. And you know, Leo is the actor. Leo is the performer. Leo is the entertainer. And he sure is a class act when it comes to acting. He's a 17, which means that he's serious about his art. Daniel Radcliffe, that sounds familiar. Oh, that's the Harry Potter dude. Okay, I didn't know he was a Leo. All right, it took me a while to do that green. I'm like, God damn. All right, let's see who else we got. J.K. Rowling. Isn't that interesting? So I just talked about Daniel Radcliffe. J.K. Rowling is a Leo. She's the one that wrote Harry Potter. And she's been under fire recently because, under fire by the transgender community, because she is very adamant about her views about what a woman really is. Helena Blavatsky, I have her book. What is her book called? The Secret Doctrine. It's a real thick book. I've never read all of it. I've only read like maybe couple of chapters and maybe not even a full chapter. Oh, there's that blue one. They say it's blue, but it looks purple. There's the one. Oh. So that blue one, I called that Sagittarius. But did I name it? Did I give it a name? I didn't name this. What am I going to call it? Big mouth. Because you know Sagittarius got a big ass mouth. Loud as hell. I should have said loud mouth, but I could always change that later. And I just came up with that on the fly. Okay, so those are the ones from Rargism. And I already said that green one is Cash Rules. That brownish one, the one that I have on, is Virgo. And I'm thinking about calling it. At first, I was like, I'm going to call it Whole Wheat because it really is brown. Again, the camera doesn't do it justice. But instead, I think I'm going to call it, instead of Whole Wheat, what did I say I wanted to call it? Folgers Crystals. Because it has these sparkles in it. See, a lot of y'all young people, y'all don't know what Folgers Crystals is. Back in the day, you know, Folgers, the coffee company, they used to have these commercials. And they would be at a fancy restaurant. I'm talking about this is the early 80s. They would be at a fancy restaurant and they would switch out the high acidity bougie coffee with Folgers, with crystal, Folgers crystal. And then the rich people, they would be drinking the coffee. They'd be like, oh, the coffee's great. And then they'd be like, the announcer would be like, would you believe it was Folgers crystals instead of the high-end coffee? And they'd be like, oh my God, Folgers crystals. So that's what I'm going to call that one, Folgers crystals. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was a Leo. Born on my sister's birthday, July 28th. Interesting. Okay, this is when I get into these translucent colors by Savinsky. And like I said, I like all of them except for one. The last one I do, I was almost sick to my stomach. It was really offending my Venus and Libra. You'll see it. I think y'all see it because I had to do this video in parts. Because my Nikon kept running low on minutes. That's another reason. Like, that shit is old. So it's not even really reliable anymore. But yeah, I love the translucent colors. And let me tell you, which one am I doing right now in the video? That might be the Gemini one. Or maybe I did the one I call Virgo first. I think so, because I was dying to see that one. Maybe, let me see. That doesn't look orange though. One of them is Gemini. I think I might be doing the Gemini one in this one. Where you see it. So I gotta find it. So I do have, okay, the yellow one. I think that's the one I'm working on right now. I assigned Gemini and I called it Shut Your Mouth. Because, you know, Gemini talk a lot. Sometimes you just want to be like, shut your damn mouth. Or when Gemini spill the tea, you be like, shut your mouth. Okay. Robert Redford, old school actor. I do remember him being in that film, The Natural, where he was playing Ty Cobb's baseball player. And then he was in Indecent Proposal with Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. Bruce Willis, he got Mars and Taurus, I think. All right, who else? Cara Delevingne. She's a weirdo. I don't know much about her, but I know she's a model. So it says she's a 12 in terms of birth number. And that 12 is about sacrifice victim. Okay, is that okay, that's the orange one. So that's not the yellow one. That's not the Gemini one. The orange one is Virgo. And I call that one Indian Summer. Because Indian Summer takes place during Virgo season. Yeah, that's Indian Summer right there. I love that one. I might use that one for my next set. And put some crystals and shit on it and make it all pop it. Make it pop. But yeah, Cara Delevingne. I think she was born a male. But that's neither here nor there. But it says she is a British fashion model and the granddaughter of former English heritage boss Sir Jocelyn Stevens. Oh, so she grew up rich and privileged, huh? And 12 sometimes can. But a lot of 12, oh my God, they will play the role of the victim. Not saying that she does, but she probably does. Now, the former publisher of the Queen magazine and founder of the 60s pirate radio station, Radio Caroline. Okay. I guess I'm curing the swatch. As you can see, I told you I'm not good at this. I should be curing it on the camera, but I was outside the range of the camera's view doing that. So actually, I'm good. I'm glad I'm doing the voiceover. And I did want to talk about that Doja Cat, but I might save that for another video because people are starting to wonder if she's like losing it. But I think it's really just dealing with, this is who she is. She's just naturally out there. But then again, it could be a cry for help, some of what she's doing. But then again, she is kind of like an attention whore. Jason Momoa, that's right. Oh, look at that orange. That's what I'm talking about. That's Indian summer right there. Virgo. All right. But Jason Momoa, you know, I already know how I feel about this dude. Remember I showed y'all that video? And remember I said with Leos, a lot of times there's going to be something dealing with children. Now, it doesn't mean that it's always going to be bad, but sometimes it is. And remember I showed y'all that video where he was inappropriately touching his daughter? And this was around the time, I showed y'all this, it was around the time where Lisa Bonet filed for divorce. But didn't they get back together? Didn't they say they're going to make it work or stay together or something? Y'all let me know. Sean Penn. Another Leo that got with a Leo because he used to be married to Madonna. But you see, that shit didn't work. Again, two dominant personalities being married or in a relationship, a lot of times it's not going to work. That's why I don't think Jen and Ben are going to work long term. And probably both of them, they just love each other's sex so much and companionship that they was like, let's give it another go. But I wouldn't be surprised if that shit doesn't last again. Okay, so as you can see, I'm spending a lot of time on these swatches, which is why I'm glad that I did most of them off camera. Y'all would have been bored. I would have had to been, this video would have been longer. Who else we got? Tom Brady. He won like 10,000 Super Bowls. That's how you know the NFL's fixed. So he won 6. He played in 9 and won 6 of them. Come on now. What are the odds of that? Let's be real. All of these pro sports are rigged. My man Patrick Swayze, Leo, which makes sense. You know, Leo can produce a very masculine looking man. And Patrick Swayze is a perfect example. Arnold Schwarzenegger is another example. Robert De Niro. That dirty ass little troll Roman Polanski. The director, filmmaker. And the one that is on the run. Left the United States because he was being charged with rape. Andy Warhol. And rape of a child. She was only 14. And he anally raped her at that. I mean, why am I saying all this? Because YouTube will use any reason to demonetize me. So, boom, there it is. They just demonetized me. Or they'll be like, limited. But I was just thinking the other day. I was like, if you're seeing a lot of your videos being limited or demonetized altogether, that means you must be doing something right. That means you're a badass bitch. All right, let's see who else we got. Yeah, Roman Polanski, he is a wicked dude. I'm not even going to... Actually, I should. But I don't want to get deep into this. But I suspect him of putting the hit out on his own wife, Sharon Tate. She was one of the victims of the Manson murders. I believe he wanted her dead, but more on that later. I might do a reading on him one day. Crazy ass Andy Warhol, who was this offbeat, eccentric, weirdo, strange, kooky artist. He was painting the Campbell soup cans and stuff like that. Really, he had artistic talent, but I feel like he took the easy way out. But he really was at the forefront of the pop art movement. All right, so that was the first page. All right, who else we got? Robert Plant. He was the one who sang, I'm sorry. Why am I thinking of what's his Robert Palmer? Robert Plant, that's my man from Led Zeppelin. And I just posted him on Instagram. I'm sorry, it's late at night. Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. That's Black Dog. That's one of my favorite songs by Led Zeppelin. Oh my God. He was talking about being a rock god. And just Google the image of Robert Plant. I mean, the epitome of a Leo. So on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram if you haven't done so already. But on my Instagram, I put Leo to the max because he definitely just embodied that Leo. And he had that star quality. You know, Leo is the star. Had that star quality, that swagger, that sex appeal. You want a whole lot of love? All right. Alfred Hitchcock. Filmmaker, film director. One of my favorite films of his is The Birds. I love The Birds. I got to watch The Birds like once a year. Very talented filmmaker, but I heard he was also sadistic. I heard that he put some of those actresses through hell. And I heard he was sexually harassing some of them. And of course, he did Psycho. Who can forget about Psycho if you're into horror and suspense? Joe Jonas. So one of the Jonas brothers, don't know much about him. Benito Mussolini makes a lot of sense. Fidel Castro makes a lot of sense. Like I say, you're going to see quite a few leaders, presidents, kings, dictators even. Stanley Kubrick. One of the best filmmakers, film directors that have ever lived, in my opinion. Like, I love The Shining. That's my favorite movie that he did. Eyes Wide Shut. That's my next favorite movie of his. I like 2001 A Space Odyssey, but you just got to be in the mood to see it because it's a long-ass movie. I also like A Clockwork Orange, but that's kind of long and tedious once you get past the ultra-violent beginning. And then, what else did he do that I really like? If I think of it, I'll mention it. But yeah, they kill him because of that Eyes Wide Shut movie. They deleted about 15 minutes of that movie, and then they killed him right after that. So now I'm opening the Venalisa. So I did the swatches for... Damn, did I miss the ugly swatch with the putrid? I think I missed talking about the putrid one. But some of y'all might have seen it. See, I got all engrossed in this list of the Leos. But yeah, now I'm opening the Venalisa. I think it's called Pretty Deep Blue or something like that. And I love the bottle. Look at the gold. Gold cap. I love it. Very high quality. Kevin Spacey. Again, remember with Leo, a lot of times there's going to be a strong children theme. Oh, here I am showing my nails in a different light so y'all can appreciate the color better. And I like to keep my nails pretty short. Sometimes I'll grow them out to medium length, or I have some tips by Beatles where you can put the nail tip and extend your nail. So, but the most I'll go is like medium. I also have some Kiss press on nails, and some of them are the long ones. But I type a lot, so it's hard to type with those long nails. But if I'm going somewhere, which I rarely do, but if in the event, maybe if I have a date, maybe I might wear the long ones one time. The good thing is, I'll be ready if I ever do get a date in the future. At least I'll have some nails. Joe Rogan, Leo. And again, he's one of those very masculine looking Leo. Now look at that blue. Look at that. Now that blue, I think I assigned Capricorn, and I call it old blue jeans. I love that blue. I might actually wear that blue next. That might be my next set. And I was just thinking, I was like, I got to get some more blue polishes, some darker ones. I got some light blue ones. But that dark blue, oh my God, that's like a midnight blue. Or it's like a dark denim, like I said. Joe Rogan, like I said, very masculine dude. But just because I say masculine in appearance, because to me he's a little soft though. But anyway, very athletic. And you know, he first did Fear Factor. Joe Rogan is an 11. So he probably has some issues in his marriage big time, being an 11. And he might be cheating on his wife since he's an 11. Or she might be cheating on him. And doesn't he have a biracial stepchild? Because I think his wife was first with some black guy or whatever. So that 11 can deal with that as well. What does color commentator mean? It says Joseph Joe Rogan is an American comedian, actor, adult entertainer, blogger, and color commentator for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Okay. And he's all into taking psychedelics like DMT and all that type of stuff. Oh, and that 11 deals with, remember, was it earlier this year that somebody dug into his past, into his archives, and they was like, look, all these times he said the N-word and he's talked about black people and stuff like that. That's him being 11 too, and how he had to deal with that controversy. But he overcame it. He was able to ride that one out. Steve Carell. Funny thing about Steve Carell, you know, he's the lead actor on the Office series. But I don't think they make The Office anymore. But I used to love The Office. And when I first saw The Office and I saw Michael Scott, who's played by Steve Carell, I was like, yo, he playing a dark-sided Leo all day. So when I found out that Steve Carell was a Leo, I was like, there it is. I was like, he's basically playing himself. Especially when you take into account that Steve Carell is a 16 in terms of birth number, where that's like so many misunderstandings. He just embarrassing himself and humiliating others and stuff. And that's very much indicative of his role on The Office. Very good show. I also like 40-Year-Old Virgin too. That was a pretty funny movie. Okay, let's see who else we got. Okay, what am I working on now? So I think I did the blue one, and I'm not sure what's coming next. Lisa Kudrow, wasn't she on Friends? Yup. Leo. She one of them awkward Leos, though. There's something like real awkward about her. But she's cute. And she seems rather harmless. But she seemed like she never quite fit fully in. Y'all let me know if you feel me on that. Usain Bolt, remember him? He broke a track and field record. So it says he is a Jamaican sprinter widely regarded as the fastest person ever. He is the first man to hold both the 100 meters and the 200 meters world records. Along with his teammates, he also set the world record in 400 meters relay. Now, what the hell am I doing right now? Because I'm not even doing anything on the camera. This just shows you, and again, because The audio was originally in there. I'm probably discussing something, and that's why I'm probably looking at a person's chart, and that's why you don't see me doing anything right now on the camera. But that sucks. I should have edited this part out. But like I said, this is my first point of view video. Forgive me. Okay, who else? We got Melanie Griffith. Now, the interesting thing with her, she is Tippi Hedren's daughter, the woman that played in the movie The Birds that was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. And Melanie Griffith, in true Leo fashion, she grew up around big cats. Lions, tigers, panthers and shit. Swimming in the pool with them and all that type of stuff. And she said one time she did, damn, I'm still doing the blue? God damn, I'm slow. But no, it does take a while to cure this shit in the UV lamp. But yeah, Melanie Griffith was attacked by a big cat one time. Almost killed her. I like that movie Working Girl that she's in. And you know, Melanie Griffith, she always tried to play like kind of like the sexy roles. She's a bit of an exhibitionist too. Not really, but Charles Bukowski, he was like a philosopher and a writer, a poet, novelist, and he was a quirky individual as well. Matt LeBlanc, wasn't he another one that starred in Friends? Okay, so now I'm opening another polish. I think this one is the yellow one by Vinalisa. And I do love yellow nail polish. I don't like yellow cars, but I like yellow nail polish. I hate opening these boxes. I think I damn near ripped the top off of this one. Look at me. I'm just struggling. Look at, I'm a bubble. Alright. So yeah, that's that yellow one that I like. That's like Mustang yellow, but what did I name this one? This one I assigned to Leo, and I just called it Lemon Head. I guess I wasn't being very creative right then and there. I'm going to change the name of that one. I'm not feeling it. Tori Amos. I love the song she has, A Sort of Fairy Tale. A sort of fairy tale with you. Ooh-ah. That was the shit. Down New Mexico way. Something about the open road. Alright. Martha Stewart. Interesting thing about Martha Stewart, she used to be a stockbroker before she was doing like the home goods and the cooking and stuff. And the stock market is ruled by Leo. Investments and investors are ruled by Leo. So that's very interesting. And she's just a beast when it comes to like marketing. And Leo rules marketing and advertising. Remember when she got that big ass contract with Kmart? That was smart as shit. She was like, I ain't too good for Kmart. James Cameron, didn't he do the Terminator film? I believe so. He's a Leo. All right, next page. All right, so obviously I'm painting a swatch, but it's a shame that you don't. Oh, I think I'm done painting it, and now I'm just curing it. And again, I should have had it on camera, the curing process. I mean, you could kind of see the light being on to the left. And curing takes about 60 seconds. If you really want a good cure, you could take like 120 seconds. Now, that little lamp I have is very, it doesn't have a lot of power. It doesn't create a lot of light, which is why it's taking longer. I just didn't feel like pulling that big lamp out. Right there, I'm complaining about the how there's a groove in these nail swatches, and it's making the gel polish hard to just lay down. So here's all my swatches right here. You see right here? and I named them and I assigned zodiac signs to them and all that good stuff. Yeah. So there it is. So this is basically the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like to see more of these point of view videos, especially one where I break out my tarot decks, let me know in the comment section. And if you would like a